What is going on, Herd? Welcome to another episode of Cover Lovers, where we get to talk about this week's incentives as well as store exclusives. So hopefully everybody is ready and willing to go forward with today's show. I know Mike and Dale are having a good time talking about their new toys. Uh, anything you'd like to share, Dale?
He's too busy playing with the toys.
I know he's too busy playing with them.
You want to show everybody your Y-Wing? Where's your Y-Wing? Where'd you bring it? Let's put it.
He is.
So how was your weekend, Mike?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There it
Cool. There it is.
Cool.
Pretty good, actually. I actually had a Sunday off, which I haven't had in a long time. So that is pretty cool.
Very nice. Very
Oh my
nice.
gosh.
Oh, he's gonna show us.
He's going to show you Sabine, I think.
There's more.
I know. There's
Yeah,
more. There's more.
They can't
Oh,
really see.
so cool.
Here.
Yeah, Big Rob.
Oh,
That's so cool.
I like how he just grabs it out of your hand. Like, hey, this is mine, Dad.
Yeah, man.
I remember how that used to go, dude. I used to be
Mine
like-
now.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's more.
Sabine has a head. That's pretty good.
That is.
We haven't decapitated her yet.
Yeah.
I'm glad she has a head. That is great. What about? Oh, and
A
Yes,
rocket
and her little,
pack or what?
her little viewfinder.
okay.
Little viewfinder.
Very cool, JL.
That version didn't come with a rocket pack, I don't believe.
You don't say.
All right.
Anyway,
I know.
yes, good weekend. Actually had a Sunday off for the first time in ages, which is pretty badass. Although I did not have today off. Today was a shit show at work, but I am here and ready to talk some nerd stuff with you guys. So all is well now.
All right. All right. How about you, Big Rob? How are things going?
I'm good. Hey, I see black. Is it the screen black behind our images?
No.
No.
I like the framing of our
No.
video feed. I see black behind the boxes.
Crazy. Big
Oh.
Rob, you might need to reboot your Windows 95, brother.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I might need new glasses.
No,
Yeah.
I see it's black behind
It is.
behind the actual boxes. The 5 boxes.
Like there's a shadow or something, like a shadow.
No,
box?
it's just a black background. There's like
Maybe
no,
it's because of Halloween, dude. We're going for the Halloween motif.
That's right.
So it's going to be dark and mysterious.
I don't see a bunch of comic books behind us.
Oh, okay.
It's blowing my mind. I don't know why he's doing it.
I
But
don't
I'm
know.
doing well. It's Monday. Cover lovers. Let's do this.
All right. What about you, Jeff?
The background is new though, right?
I dig it.
No.
No.
You guys are like, oh, I'm paying
He's
attention
all
to
we've
the
been doing
background now.
50
Oh my
plus
God.
shows, and we didn't know the background was just as good as this, you know?
It's like
I thought that I thought they weren't like all diagonal like that before. Weren't they all straight before?
No.
Am I on crack? Like weren't all the covers
Yes.
like straight perpendicular?
Maybe you're
No.
wrong.
Big,
Please
big
don't
Rob
do that.
Nelson
smoking there,
Mandela.
Mike?
Jr.
What are you smoking there?
It's that Jedi mind trick, you know?
Can I get a hit?
I don't know.
Can I get a hit?
Hey, Alonzo, come on by. Door's always open, brother. Door's always open.
No, I don't.
man.
Hey, I don't see the cover. Yeah, I don't see that. That's weird.
Oh, you might need to reboot, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Jeff. How are things, man?
Anyway, this is Jeff Geek Driven. I'm good. This is a new week, so I can't. He's really rebooting.
Yeah, he's
Good
like
for him.
Yeah, he wants to see the covers. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. It's a good Monday. It was a busy day, but it is what it
Okay.
is, and we're here.
All right. What about you, Steve?
Oh man, I'm ready to talk covers. I'm ready to freaking see what you got on the docket. And the weekend was good, man. Like it went by fast. Monday came around, kicked its ass left and right. I'm not even looking at Tuesday. I'm just trying to get to Wednesday to pick up my books. And then
Can't
get some
skip
pre-orders.
Tuesday.
Some pre-orders in that I went on.
Yeah, you can't skip Tuesday. I mean,
Hey,
there's Ahsoka. I mean, you can't
figure out
skip
how
it.
to skip Tuesday. You let me know.
It's my it's my Jedi mind trick, dude. I'll be there on Tuesday too. I forget. Dang, dude.
Oh, well, I do have one update. I forgot to tell you guys. See, there's all my short boxes in storage.
Oh yeah, there he
Oh,
is,
wow.
dude. The new.
Oh.
You have plenty of room in there.
I know you got.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I just started. That's the first step. Just adding my short boxes.
I was gonna say, hey man, if you got any room over there, let me just drive my car.
And the
up
address
there.
of the storage facility and the storage facility number is no. I'm just kidding.
It's 1-800-F.
1-800. Mind your business.
That's right. That's right. All right. Before we get started, as always, we got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. One of them being Cover Price. Make sure to use Nerdvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And then also Bird City Comics. Make sure to use TNH10 to save yourself 10% off your purchase over at Bird City Comics. And let us give a shout out to our horsemen. Our Team Nerd Herd Horseman, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanna Man, Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys for making the community what it is and the chat. Love you guys. And also our friend DJ Eddie over there on Instagram. Make sure to give him a follow at Beats by Monster. All right. And in the chat, look at that. We got GTK. What is going on? And then Ronnie over here saying, time to love some covers and disagree with Mike. But he's like, no,
Mike's
no,
spot
no,
on.
never. Mike is spot on. All right.
I was pretty
And then-
positive last week.
Yeah, you were like a breath
sure.
of fresh air, brother.
That's
you know?
right. That's right. What is going, Apollo? Oh, and then no ASM 300 homages this week, and also sadly no
Yeah,
Booby
we did,
covers, baby. All right, and then also Trish, what is going on? Thank you for stopping by.
She says, "Hi guys, hi
She's like,
Dale."
Hey Dale, look at that from Trish.
Trish says hi.
Oh, look at that. Copy 801 is joining us. Oh, and another
Yeah.
shout out to Dale from Ronnie. Look at that.
Yeah, man, I would agree, Ronnie. We're just here,
Yep.
just yeah,
That's
We're
right,
living in
that's right.
we're all living in Deo's world.
dude, that's a
Damn
world that
right,
I'm down
damn
to
right.
live in, man.
Me too, man.
Yep.
I get to play with Star Wars toys all day.
Yep.
I need to
And
get to
Sam,
watch you guys
I
enjoy it.
am. What is going on? Thank you for stopping by. And Sam's intrigued. Is everything okay, Big Rob? Is everything fixed?
Yeah, I just rebooted and it came back. Not, but I do see what Mike says. Yeah, but because before it was just the regular covers on like a red background. Now you got the covers within the cover lovers.
Oh,
logo.
what did Alonzo do some
No,
correcting?
it was always like
Are you
that,
using your
right?
PowerPoint
No way.
skills?
No, I'm going back
Right?
to a
No?
rewind. No way.
No,
Yeah,
all
yeah. 'cause
right,
before-
all right, all right, all right.
Yeah,
No.
that, there you go. Yeah.
What? No.
Alonzo got you guys.
No.
He's talking about this because they're like straight like this before it. This is what it is.
No,
No,
Alonzo,
yes,
Alonzo's
right.
That was-
just
this was
strutting
like
his
the
stuff like a
old one.
But
peacock, dog.
we
This is the
use that all
old
the
one.
time.
That's the one I remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, see now
Hey,
just
where is
messing
it?
around.
Where is it?
Yeah.
I don't know where
That's
it is.
good. That's good. I'm taking it.
I don't know where it is. Oh no.
Okay, dude, I'm gonna. My
There
eyes
it
are
is.
deceiving me now.
Oh my God, you guys!
freaking out, man.
Jeez.
All right, let's go.
Man.
Big
Yes.
Rob going through that Mandela effect. baby.
Yes, here you go.
Totally
Wasn't
got him.
Mandela arrested? No.
Oh man.
All right, gentlemen, let us get started with our first incentives. Here we go. Number one, we have Transformers number 1. We got a 1 in 10 by Orlando Arocena, a 1 in 25 by Cliff Chung, and a 1 in 50 by Francis Manipool. All right, guys. Of
You
the
love-
three,
You love all these?
Mike, Dale, like which one do you guys choose?
What's your favorite though? If you could only have one, which one would you take? Just the Optimus head, or him beating the crap out of Starscream, or him with I think that's Bumblebee. No, that's not. That's nobody. It's just kids. I don't know.
Mhm.
Which one?
He's on.
Get back to us. I don't know. I think I like the. I mean, I like the. Yeah, I like the 1 in 10 too. I'm with Deo on that. The 1 in 10 probably, although that's probably not the cover I'm going to really want for this whole thing. This whole, how many covers is it now? Does anyone even know?
God, it's like
How many
I'm
covers?
million.
it's almost A B C D E F G. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
Way over that.
I'm
I
still.
think it's in that.
It's the
J or
RC
K.
cover still for me. But I do like the Arocena one. I actually kind of like them all, to be honest with you. But I mean, I'm a sucker for Transformers no matter what. But the Manipul is good. Not sure why the kids are there. I guess we'll find that out. The Cliff Chang just kind of looks like interior art to me. The Aeroscena actually looks like an incentive, so I think that's why I'm going to go with it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. What about you, Big
Thank you.
Rob?
I just realized that I ordered all 3 covers. Shit.
Of course you
All
did.
right.
Yeah, you did.
Of course you did.
Yeah, looking at my emails, like, oh shit, I did order all 3 covers. So the weakest one. Let's start this way. The weakest one is the Cliff Chang, 1 in 25. I think that's the weakest one, to be honest. I do like the 1 in 50. I like the perspective. I like the big presentation of Optimus just towering over the kids, I'm assuming. The Orlando's interesting, very John Jiang vibe to it. With the with the more of a kind of a more focus on the face and the chest area. I gotta go 150. The Francis Monopoly. I like that one the most, to be honest. I just like the coloring, the lighting on it. I do like the pencils on it. It's really, I like the way he drew the line work on the art on Optimus. It's really clean and interesting to me. So the 1 in 50, 100%.
All right. And Trish agrees with you, Big Rob. What about you, Jeff?
I agree with both of them. Shoot. I don't know if I necessarily think the Monopool is a 1 in 50 worthy. It's good art.
Agreed.
I just don't know if it's a 1 in 50. If that's the one, like I would have probably switched the Oracina with it. So I do like the art on the Oracina, even though it takes you a minute to figure out what is going on, but once you get it, it looks really cool. So I mean, but I mean, to each their own, because some people are just not going to like, oh, I'm just going to see half his head and a gun. So, but the art is good. I like it. I like the lines.
Okay.
So that's for me.
All right, Steve.
I'm gonna go with the Francis Manapul on this one as well.
Man,
I feel like that art is much. It's better to my eye than the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 25. I agree with Mike. It looks like interior art, and then the 1 in 10, it's just not doing it for me. I got 2 of the pink female Transformers from Stadium. Okay, so the RC. They call me Bruce 3. What up, brother?
Yep. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. All right, moving on to the next one here. We got 2 David Marquis covers. We have Darth Vader number 39, 1 in 25, and also The Shadows of Starlight, which is a new High Republic book, number 1, also 1 in 25. All right, gentlemen. Same artist, different books. Which cover do you prefer? Big Rob.
So I'm getting murdered this week because I think High Republic also drops this week, right? So
yeah,
it does.
How many pre-orders did you have that FOC?
I went full blast on High Republic too. So
yeah, dude, he went 1 in 25.
Dude, you're gonna have like 20 books at minimum this week.
Did you go the 1 in 100?
No, I didn't. I thank God.
So you true to your state, your rule. You stayed to the 1 in 25.
I wanted it, but I just I can't do it.
Stick with the A cover, baby. That's it.
Yeah, I'll be 20 covers between 2
like
fucking.
Apollo would say, stick with the A cover, baby. In my head, that's how he says. That's what he says.
Best cover.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't like both. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna pick one. Obviously, if I'm buying one, is the Shadow of the Starlight, the 1 in 25 from Star Wars High Republic. I could actually see what the hell's going on. The Vader, it's a little too dark. He kind of blends in too much into the background. It is a Darth Vader book. I want to see him more pronounced, more vibrant in the book itself. It's a cool idea. I like the robot getting killed there. That's the robot from Short Circuit.
Johnny 5?
Yeah, remember Johnny 5?
Johnny 5
alive.
Yeah, Sandy Banatone.
Yeah, so I go with High Republic. It's just a cleaner piece. I can actually appreciate it more. So that one.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Neither of these feel like incentives to me. And so I'm kind of disappointed in both of them. I can't believe they're the same artist. That's the other odd thing. They're so different stylistically, but the Vader's almost really good, but it's bunch of proportions are wrong on it. It's very static. I agree with Rob that Vader just kind of blends in with the background a little bit too much.
Yeah, for sure.
It's almost a really good piece, but I definitely don't like it. It doesn't do it for me. The other piece is a good piece, but again, it sort of just feels like an interior splash page to me. It is a clean piece, that I agree with Rob. And I haven't been reading High Republic. I know that's a sacrilege for a Star Wars fan, but is that a new character, or do we already met that character?
I believe
like, is that
we met him in the past.
There's
Is that
there
her
is a
first
first appearance
cover?
on this book. So
There is
Okay.
first appearances, but
that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe you should get this one in 25 if it's a cover appearance. But I haven't pulled the trigger just yet. I just got
Wookiee
the
Fanatic.
AMV.
I would in real life, I will skip both of these covers. I don't like either one of them, but if I have to choose, if I have to, gun to my head, then I would take the High Republic. I think I agree with Rob. It's just a cleaner, better piece and a better book that might have some legs.
All right.
But that's the only reason.
All right, Steve.
Yeah, dude, I'd go with the High Republic. Just in the fact that it's in my pull. And again, first appearance. Again, it's like that's what I was gonna say. The copy, nailed it. The paper quality is so bad when it prints, just does not look good. And if you're paying 1 in 25, what, like 30, sometimes 30, if your LCS is like upcharging you or whatnot, or vice versa. I mean, to me, it's like it's a safe bet to not spend that 1 in 25 kind of money and just go with the A and B. I mean, the B cover looks sick. The A cover with Phil Noto.
That is the first appearance.
78. What's going on?
So that is the first appearance on the cover.
There you go.
Okay, well then I guess I'll buy it then, Big Rob.
Right,
Thanks.
that makes it a definite.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes it a definite.
Okay, what I said then.
Okay. Jeff.
Damn it! I thought you were gonna skip me.
All right. I can.
I'm not buying it for the covers. I would buy it for the spec. That's it. And so it just had to be the High Republic. They're both not. I wouldn't even care for them as A or B covers.
Agreed.
At this point, isn't High Republic almost notorious for bad covers?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. All the incentives too.
And a first appearance in almost every book.
I know what makes it work. It's just like it's so painful. Like they're all key books, and the covers are shit.
You have them, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't know if I would want that cover. I know you have them. I don't want to say anything.
I had them all and sold them all.
Oh, you sold them all. Shit.
Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
Everybody covers that much.
He didn't want them in his collection that much that he was like,
seriously, I flipped through the box and I'm like, these all suck. I don't want any of these covers.
Yeah, I have a couple of those 1 in 25s too.
I want to sit on them because I know this is going to blow up in some time.
Man.
At this point, they're DC quality incentives.
Oh.
Damn, Jeff.
Them's
Wow.
fighting words.
Yeah, them's fighting words,
Drink
man.
my water, aka the
just
tea.
saying.
All right, moving on to the next one here. We got Birds of Prey #2. We got a 1 in 25 by Chris Bacalo and a 1 in 50 by Otto Schmidt. And hopefully I said it's Bacalo or Bacello. I don't know.
Bacello.
Big Rob?
I would agree with Bacello.
Bacello? All right, Bacello it is. All right.
Bacalo sounds like some like guacala shit in Spanish or some shit.
Hey, you never know.
like a Oaxacan cheese or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
right. I love me some cheese. Mike.
The Otto Schmidt. It's fun. It's a bubblegum cover, which I know people collect. I kind of dig the style. The proportions are all kinds of wrong on it, but I think that's sort of the point in this particular case. I don't know. There's just something about it that I'm drawn to. I don't really know what it is. It's kind of I don't know. It's sort of the style's kind of dainty. It's like the best description I can give. Like there's really nice sort of like gentle lines going on, which I dig. The other one, I don't know. First of all, I hate upside down shit.
Doing the Chung Li kick, dude. That's what she's doing.
Can't
Spinning
stand
side
that.
kick.
That's right.
I also don't care for the really hard line style. That's part of the reason why I don't like Rose Besh's style. Is that
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Very Besh.
Yeah. Like total new age.
Yeah, which I mean,
it's the new age.
does not. I don't think is normally Bacalo's style, but but either way, I don't like it, whether it's his style now or not. The Schmidt is fun and cute and vibrant. So I prefer
Policy is what I'm putting down. I
it.
think the
I,
Pachalo.
again, would skip both of them. They're not. They don't
Okay.
do it for me. And honestly, neither really does Birds of Prey in general.
Okay. Big Rob.
I'm making this quick and simple to move the show along. It's obviously the Birds of Prey, the Bocello are, the Spielberg kick is just, it's not doing it. It's too bland. Obviously they're wearing red, and you need more. To me, that red should be pulled out more. You can see it more, and it's just not doing, the darkness is not doing it justice. I just don't like it at all. I don't like the upside down bullshit too. So the Outer Schmidt, the 1 in 50, is just a better book. It's nothing great, but it's just better than the Marcello for sure.
If people are paying $150 for that, that's stupid. That book will not be a $150 book. It just
I say at $200.
Wow, look at that, Mr. Roboto.
Damn, $200
out the gate, dude.
But think about it, though.
Mr. Roboto.
We're all veterans here. Let's face facts. That is not a $150 or $200 cover a month. No one will give a shit.
Even if there was a first appearance in it, it doesn't matter.
Nah, it'll be. It might
the
be
storyline's actually good. The first issue was pretty good, from what I hear, from what Kelly Thompson.
But even still, though, I mean, think of the books that have done that. It's just got no legs. Please, ladies and gentlemen who are here with us, do not spend $150 or $200 on this book.
I mean, it's also a DC book, so
another
by next week, that thing will take a nosedive, dude.
Yeah, because even if she appears in a movie, the movie will suck, so it won't matter.
There you go.
And then everyone will dump this book anyway, which is what always happens. So don't, please. The public service announcement, everyone, don't spend.
There better be 2 first appearances in there.
If you have $200 to spend on a book,
what kind of bubble gum is she chewing? If it ain't no big league chew, I don't want to talk about it.
Go buy
something else.
Yeah,
go buy your mom a present.
Go buy Wolverine 1.
Yes.
Go buy some.
There we go. Go buy your mom a present. I like that.
Go buy your mom a present. All right, Jeff, Steve.
Easy.
Are you guys on the same page?
Yeah, it's all same page. I don't like the wash on the Pachalo anyways, on the character. It's just over the top. And then God, I can't think of the type of art that I'm thinking about that this reminds me of, but it's like Bewitched kind of animation art, almost with the straight lines and just I don't know. It's really good though. I actually like it. I wish it wasn't $150.
Yeah, but it won't be. If you like it, just wait a few weeks. This will not be $150 book. No way.
All right,
it's a scarce book to find too.
Yeah, dude. The Otto Schmidt would be the one to go with, but not at $150. Not even at $50. Wait till this sucker goes like $35. Wait till it takes a nose down. I'm telling you, and then pick it up. Especially if you're a bubblegum like cover, if you pick them up like Josh, like International Comics, he does bubblegum covers, or I think
Ben,
Red Hood, and Ben as well.
This is going to be a guaranteed top 10 for next week's list.
CBSI, yep.
Oh yeah,
I guarantee it.
So also, it does have one thing for it. It's a 1 in 50. It's a DC book, and it's issue number 2. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of these out there.
And it's Birds of Prey is the title of the
Birds of Prey. Who gives a shit about Birds of Prey? Really?
That's what I'm saying. Just put it towards the 78 points of articulation.
So it has rarity going for it.
It will be a ghost.
Look at that.
Smart
Lucky you, James.
That ratio.
Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, James.
Congratulations.
All the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, James, if you're not following his Instagram page, I highly recommend you do that, dude. He got covers on covers, bro. I always look through his feed. I'm like, this guy just has a bunch of black spiders.
Who is this?
That's the same one that's done those other very ethereal ones.
Yeah, dude. That's Poison Ivy cover.
Magic
the Gathering. This is the guy who's done the art on Magic the Gathering cards. He's back with Poison Ivy number 15, 1 in 25. All right, gentlemen. Let's start with Steve. We'll leave you, Mike, to the end.
Sure.
Yeah, dude. I actually dig Seb's work. I like that first Poison Ivy cover that he did, where she has a cloak that's trailing, but it's like the moss. I dig this cover too. I like what Zeb did. 1 in 25. Again, these are DC books, so I'm not really reading into Poison Ivy issue 15. I'll wait for a hardcover or trade paperback if I really want to read the storyline. But the art is good. I think it's does it warrant a 1 in 25? I mean, it to me it does. It's different from anything else that you're seeing recently. This is a little more artsy.
Okay.
I'll take a drink.
Big Rob?
So has Poison Ivy kissing Harley Quinn officially jumped the shark? Because this is like
No.
the 50th cover on the last fucking year. I see a million covers on this same action. I'm like, I get it, it's cool, it's interesting, but it's not really an original idea. The art itself is brilliant. Seth MacKinnon kills it every fucking time I've seen his art.
Yeah.
So I can't complain about the art. So this is an art show, and the art is definitely, for the art, it's worth it. But I think it's jumped the shark, the whole kissing between them two, because it's been done a million times. No longer that interesting. It's just okay, another picture of them kissing. Like, I don't want to see your baby pictures. Get away. Do something else.
Okay.
Damn. All right.
Get off
do you
my
have
lawn,
anything to add
goddamn.
Yeah, dude.
Before we jump
Bullshit,
to Mike?
Mr. Handman.
What happened?
Jeff, do you have anything to add before we get to Mike?
I'm gonna have to find some of his Matic covers that I must have somewhere. But these are this is great. This is one of the better incentives that DC's come up with all year. I get what Big Rob is saying, but I mean, if done well, I don't care.
Yes,
They're
let
just
them
trying to
kiss,
have a
Big
good
Rob.
time, bro.
And Rob,
How
they're
long
not
is it?
kissing, and they're not kissing, sir. Their lips aren't touching.
Yeah, that's
There you
Emotion
go.
says different, Jeff.
She's the tease.
She says
Yeah.
tease.
Just
All right,
the
Mike.
tease.
I think I went ape shit for the first couple of these and the Batman cover that he did, and I mean I think that this is gorgeous too. This is next level stuff. I don't know if there's digital going on here or what, but at least it does. Like since I'm not sure, that's good. Like that's awesome if there isn't. Like I know where the as Rob put it last week, I can tell where the art starts, which is important.
He sees that line.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this has got great depth and really beautiful lines and some amazing detail. Clearly a fine art person who we are spoiled to have in the comics world now, along with some of the others like Perillo and Cohen and Selena and some of them. So this is sort of that, as Trish would put it, that sorcery level of art. This is an incredible piece. I agree with Rob. The Harley and Ivy kissing thing's been sort of done to death this year, which I get, but still at the end of the day, I think this one is really sort of classy and done with some I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Damn.
Panache?
What's that?
No, I'm just saying random words.
He said random.
I don't know. I can't think of the word, but it's classy. It's not over the top and like gratuitous, and
It's subtle.
I think it's loving. I mean, I can feel feelings.
There's
in this,
TLC
in this cover,
It's classy, not
which
trash.
yeah, exactly. And I think that that's important. And of course, all the details and the flowers are just absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
Gorgeous cover. I think if I could get it at ratio, I would grab one just to sort of complete the set, as it were. It is not my favorite of the three. I think I still love the first one the best, but they're all beautiful. This is an amazing piece.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. We got Batman 138 by which is a 1 in 25 by Kia Asamiya. I know. Jeff.
This is the one time I'm going to say that Batman is copying Moon Knight, because that looks like Moon Knight. And I don't like the way that this is washed. Like it's too. I don't know. I don't like. It's too much white. I like what he was or they were trying to go for, but I think it's overwashed.
See, what's up,
So,
brother? Good to see
Yeah,
you.
I would pass on it.
Okay. Mike? Oh, he's speechless.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Again, like splash page. This looks like splash page art to me. It is kind of washed out, and the details get sort of hidden in the mixture of whatever's going on here. It's a little too confusing. It's not fantastic. It's certainly not incentive worthy. It's really not even a good cover. It just sort of looks like a cool moment in the book. But this is kind of trash to me.
Okay. All right, Big Rob, you got a request, man.
Oh, it's easy. Asamia.
Oh, wait. Can you get that?
And not everybody's Italian, bro. It's
That's
Asamia.
right. Come on.
Yeah,
Asamia.
This person could be Japanese.
I'll have the Kia Samia.
No,
That sounds like a
Asamia.
nice pasta.
It was Japanese, right?
I think they thought it was Japanese.
He was going for it.
Snowy vibe.
Yeah, so yeah, I agree. It's interior art at best. It's not ugly. It's not trash. The guy has talent, and I think that name is fake. But yeah,
All right.
Damn, he just called his name fake.
it's a cover C at best.
He's
Okay.
like, screw your name, you're a good artist.
That's right. All right. Moving
Name
on
out
to the
their
next
card,
one here.
Kia.
Oh damn! So
I
my
know.
name is Skip. Doug?
Yeah, we'll get to you. Well, we got to make sure we stay in this 1 hour and a half time limit, my friend. My friend, come on.
You're too positive, Steve.
All right.
Yeah, he's like.
We got
This
The
guy's
Joker,
funny,
The
dude.
Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 11, 1 in 25 by Ryan Brown. Steve, what
Oh,
are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not laughing now. Yeah, you know what, dude? It's hard to say this is a 125. I feel like this is a page in a black label book from DC. Yeah. I mean, I dig it. I like what he did with it. But in a page, dude, this is not 1 in 25 worthy for me. What about? Oh, go ahead. Ramon.
Okay. All right. Big Rob?
yeah, it's missing something. It's just Ryan Brown's a great artist. I do love his work, but something about this is just missing. It's like it's almost there, but it's just not there. Maybe I like the idea of the mannequins with the Joker smiles and the abandoned guys. Usually, guys where his hideouts are. Usually hides out in weird, creepy places. So that makes sense. And the puppet of Batman, he's doing the for that word, using the puppet, right? The Joker is well drawn. It's just something's not there. But it's solid. It's a nice cover B.
Okay. And Mike?
I want this cover to be way darker and creepier. Like the concept is a cool one, but then it just sort of looks like Saturday morning cartoon version of something that should be a lot more sinister than this. And so I think that's what's missing. It feels too plastic to me. I want it to be
Mark Cuddy.
Yeah, I want it to be a little bit more like Martin Simmons or Bill Sienkiewicz or somebody like that, just like manic, crazy, blind, fucking everywhere, and like that's sort of what I want it to be, and it's not that, and it's kind of a shame. But I do like the concept. It would be a cool cover B, but I would never pay a premium for it.
You know what I would do to improve this cover? I would almost make it blacked out almost on the sides and the background, and have it more of a spotlight in the dark. So this is like very creepy. And then the lettering should be all in like bloody red.
There you go.
That would work.
Get that 31 days of freaking October up in that ass. You know what I mean?
Or you also could just zoom in into the Joker and Batman. Just
Goosebumps Night of the Living Dummy was creepier. Jesus.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right.
Gotta love Goosebumps.
Do you guys want me to continue, or should we move to the next one? This is Fantastic Four number 12.
This is an incentive?
1 in 100, so it's another Frank Miller incentive. I can see Mike is slowly dying inside. So, Jeff?
This stupid money grab.
All right.
That's all I got to say.
Okay. Big Rob?
Well, I'll say this is one of the better ones of the recent Frank Miller ones. At least it's like a weird feet pasted on tattoo. You put on with water on your butt or something.
Yeah, see, look at this.
Is that where you put temporary tattoos, Rob?
Yeah.
On your butt?
Wow.
For the ladies.
Even Dale, thank you.
Dale doesn't think that's a great
I'm
idea.
not putting this fucking.
You put that in your
travesty
butt, dude. What are you
on
gonna
my
say?
arm or my chest. He's like, what
How
kind
do
of
you even
weird?
explain that? You're all. This is the hottest part of my body, my butt.
You're not wrong. It is
It's
better
just
art.
fire under here, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shaking your hips.
Oh,
It's
man.
obviously craziness, Frank Miller, but it is better than the last fucking 5 covers we see from him.
That's
to be
true.
honest.
I can agree with that.
I'll give you one thing. If people like getting hardcovers to get graded in a 9.8, this is going to be one of them.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get 98 the black.
All right. Like, Mike, don't worry about it. I saw your head. It's like you
He
slowly
doesn't-
died. So we're
No
okay to move
comment
on.
from Mike.
Yeah, don't make me.
All right, moving on to the next one. We have another one, George Perez for X-Men number 27, and this one is also a 1 in 100. Mike, would you like to comment on this one, or shall we just move forward?
God, it's a little bit better than the past ones that they've tried to use,
Yeah.
but this is not good either. I mean, zoom in on any one of those faces, and this is the bottom barrel Perez. This is not fair to put this on a cover. I mean, it's just not good. I hate to say it, I could draw that, and that is not saying much. So
Okay.
clearly, he did not mean for this to be on a cover ever, and it shouldn't be. And shame on you, Marvel.
Steve?
Yeah, well, for 1 in 100 price, that's a no go. And yeah, I mean everything that Mike just said, I echo the same sentiments. I don't really, I don't really know where to go with this. This isn't one of those bangers that you're just like ready to put money down. Yeah, for sure. GP Ghost is like, no, thank you.
Hyper, we think that these were probably commissioned pieces at some point that have come to light, or some old portfolio or something
I agree.
Marvel got their hands on, and they've recolored it, or they've done a few things to them, and they've used them in a way that Perez never intended, and it's a money grab, shame, awful thing to do.
All right, and Jeff, you look like you're really concentrating. So what's going
No,
on?
it looks like they took different drawings of characters and they just put them all together from him. Because they kind of don't even look like they're supposed to go like that anyways. I mean, it's fine. It's not his best art, and they're just putting this stuff on the cover, so it's pissing me off.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to the next one here. We got a Transformers number 1, the 1 in 100. Decided to put this on a different slide. And this one's by Ian Bertram.
Mhm.
Hope I
Yeah.
said that right.
Yeah.
All right. So Mike and Dale, I see Dale's face. I mean,
Is
he
this
looks
a
like he's
foil?
excited.
You do
This
like
is a
something?
foil.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right,
so
Mike.
I'm assuming then in real life it won't be quite this washed out then, because it feels a little too washed out. It's a cool take on how to draw Transformers. I'm assuming he's pockmarked from ammunition or maybe acid. He's melted or whatever. That looks like it's also
Oh, Chris, you
Bumblebee's
read
head.
my mind.
I know that's Bumblebee's head, bro. for
Bumblebee's
sure.
Wow.
head in his hand. Certainly not my favorite cover overall for this release. But I am kind of intrigued by the art style. I don't hate it, although I think I hate it for Transformers. I'd like to maybe see this style on something else. I want mechanical hard lines on things that are Transformer books. I don't want this weird melty looking thing going on. We commented on that last week or 2 weeks ago about one of the books that had lots of rounded edges and stuff, and it just didn't work right. So it's a little strange. I might like to see this artist on like a Turtles book or a Usagi Yojimbo book or something like that. It might be kind of cool, but I don't think it works for Transformers.
Okay. All right. And we
100
got
is a big one. Damn.
Big Rob.
Yeah, this is some Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas psychedelic shit going on here.
I'm freaking out, man.
Yeah, it's like you're on acid and you're looking at Starscream. It's pretty trippy.
Who's in acid?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I like it. It's different. It's interesting. It's new. The foil. I see the foil in person. It's kind of hard to tell. This picture's not a really good picture. I love the idea of the Bumblehead head on. It's just like a melting out of his hand almost. It's a really weird tribute. I love the coloring. I always love the aesthetics of Starscream. I always enjoyed his color scheme. So it looks good to me. 1 in 100, wowzer. But yeah, this would probably sell for ratio or more, 100%.
All right, Steve.
Yeah, I bet you the foil really looks better than in person than how it's looking now. Actually, dig it. Yeah, I could dig it. I like the art scheme. It's a Starscream cover, so you know that's a winner. This is out the gate, has a lot of heat to it. Starting Transformers all over again, or whatnot. So, but 1 in 100, man, that's a kick in the pants, dude. For me, I'm like, no puedo. No way.
All right. And Jeff, anything to add?
No, not really. I mean, it's decent art. I just wouldn't buy it. It's 1 in 100. There's another cover without the foil, I think, with just like this. So yeah, I'd pass on it. And honestly, I don't even know if there's a first appearance in this.
There's
just
not.
it's just a reboot.
Boy got an A cover, and that's it.
From a different, publisher. So I get the hype, but I also don't get the hype.
Okay. And I like the fact that both Apollo and Trish had mentioned that this looks very Maria Wolf-ish.
Yeah, the foil wash doesn't help.
All right.
Gives you that extra oomph, Jeff.
Moving on to Mike and Dale's favorite. We got My Little Pony Camp Big Hoop, number 3. And this one is a 1 in 25 by Justice Suda. Steve, look at that big smile.
Yeah.
Dale loves it.
Oh,
I want it to love it because it's a kid one.
Bam! See, look at that. He's spoken.
That's right.
Looks like they're having a party. Yeah, they're having a drawing party.
Yeah, because they're drawing themselves.
You know what, Dale? You're right, man.
I think he's right.
You're actually absolutely right. All right, I quit. Dale's going to take my spot.
Yeah, like I had to just to pass more like it. Look at James.
I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going against my son.
All right. So Steve,
smart man.
Dale's okay with this. Steve, you're all right with this? You like it?
Yeah, I'll give it the Dale approval. You know what? He made it a point to it. So you can't hate on Dale. You gotta always roll with Dale. So I'm part of Team Dale today.
All right. What about you, Jeff?
Don't hate the cover. I rather it would it's an A cover. I don't know if it's a 1 in 25 cover. I mean, but it just looks like My Little Pony. So we're good.
Yo, Jeff, can I talk to you in the back real quick?
You know what? I didn't say I didn't hate it. I like the art. It's not a 1 in 25.
Okay.
I'm trying to
look
split
at
the
that. Dale
difference
was
here.
shocked. Did you see Dale's face? Way to go, Jeff.
That's why I tried to
Way to go.
He's fine.
You just ruined Christmas for him. Thank you. All right, let's move on. We got Immortal X-Men number 16, 1 in 25 by Arthur Adams. All right, Big Rob.
This is Rosie Perez as the White Queen vibe to it.
My glory.
For you old school heads remember Rosie Perez is
Yes.
she's from Brooklyn.
Imuki.
Immortal X-Men 16, 1 in 25. So
It's a quince.
it's gotta be hard to get. I'm assuming because it's this 16 issue run. 1 in 25. It's Arthur Adams' art. It's his art. It's a fingerprint. You see the art, you know it's him. The way he draws the shapes of the head, the shapes of the faces, the colors, the profiles of the characters. It's really simple. It's the White Queen, right? It's big boobs in your face. It's still going to sell. This will sell for ratio, if maybe more.
Okay. All right, Jeff.
It's a wonder how he's able to make big boobs look small. It's weird. It is the weirdest thing.
It's the corset. It's really nice and tight.
It's big, but it's also flat by the way he drew the dress and the outfit.
What's the problem?
Look,
It's a corset,
it
bro.
looks
Come on.
exactly like the Alpha Flight cover, basically. Just Emma Frost. So
Yeah, I mean they're blocking.
It's same blocking, same position, same angle.
She looks like she's holding a phone. She's taking a selfie of herself.
It kind of does look like
You know?
that.
True.
Would I even say it's better than the
Box
Alpha
is
Flight
gonna be
one? I guess so. I guess it's a little bit better than the Alpha
Oh my
Flight one.
God.
She's not overly like super chubby face like he usually does with all the women.
And her eyes aren't staring into your soul, right? So you,
Yeah, they're
No,
definitely
staring
at
into my
that
soul.
Yeah.
This is very denim, like denim jeans.
I mean, it's very Arthur Adams.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. That's what you're gonna get.
all right, and Mike?
I mean, yeah, it looks like the Alpha Flight cover because it looks like every Arthur Adams cover from the last 5 years. I mean, identical covers with different hair color and different costumes. I mean, they're not. It's not bad, I guess. And I kind of oddly like his style, but I don't see anything different ever from a guy who's uber fucking famous. Do something a little different. I mean, this is a carbon copy of basically. Look at the Red Sonja cover that just came out. It's the same cover with more hair that's red. I mean, it's literally the same shit.
Yep.
So these have all become a hard pass for me because they're all basically identical.
Okay, all right. And Steve, anything to add?
No, man. Yeah, they all look the same. But it's still good art. They just all look the same to me. So
Okay.
we're not 1 in 25 on that bandwagon of buying them over and over again. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, what about this one here? We have Fire and Ice number 2, 1 in 25 by Joshua Swaby or Sway. Steve, you buying?
I actually like this cover. I dig the way Joshua's work looks. Yeah, has a sense of attitude, a sense of like I don't know, like an MTV kind of motif or somewhat of a look. But what at 1 in 25, sure, why not?
All right, what about you, Jeff?
I like Sway's artwork. It's giving me that hip hop vibe, that hip hop cover, an album cover. Looks like it's homaging. So I mean, I dig it. There's nothing. I even like the perspective and
Followed by
it looks about right. I mean, I don't think it's off or anything. So I mean, I just wish the background was different, but yeah, at least it's a nice 1 in 25. If you're a hip hop head.
See, Bruce just said what I was going to say. I thought this was Dodson first as well when I saw it. It has that Dodson face kind of feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
I dig that it's a little different for Sway, and I like the concept and the layout's pretty good, but the cover overall is kind of meh. It feels B covery to me. And I think it feels B covery to me because it feels like a Dotson cover, which are almost always B covers. So chicken before the egg in this case, but it's okay. It's not an incentive for me though. I might buy it if it were a B cover. That's it.
It will be a ghost.
Oh, absolutely.
And then Big Rob, anything to add?
One thing, the girl in front, when I saw her face, I thought of the LOL meme, the LOL meme, that face, that smiley face. It's called LOL, LOL.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
The white face with the big, the big jaw and the smile.
White jaws, 78.7%.
It's a famous meme. It's that they call it the
You're gonna
LOL
take a
face.
punch, dude, right to the chin. We don't.
That ruins it for me personally. So I'll skip it.
Okay. All right. And I believe that does it for our incentives for this week. All right, guys.
Not a strong week.
I know it's not. And it's pretty light, and it's a pretty light week too.
Saves me the money.
That's right. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Pat. Now we're moving on to the store exclusives. Here we go.
Toys to pay for, Big Rob.
Yep. Vampirilla Dead Flowers #1 that you can find at Comics Elite by Nathan Zerzi, LE of 400 with a cost of $20. Mike.
I like this a lot more than I should. I haven't liked Zerdy's stuff lately. It's looked way too digital, smooth, almost like there's a step missing. Like he kind of is getting a little lazy with some of his covers. This one doesn't feel that way to me, though. Some really good attention to shadow tones and light tones and anatomy in this particular case. He usually draws clothed characters. The blood is well done. I like that it sort of all fades off into the background. Kind of a cool cover, actually. I've sort of gotten off the Zerdy back on it a little bit. Not enough to buy it. Not enough to buy it, more than likely, because it this kind of thing has been done to death. But I think this proves that Zerdy has a little bit more oomph than I have given him credit for lately. So I'd like to see him go in this direction a little bit more often.
Okay. All right. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I dig it. It's totally for $20, limited to 400. The art looks great. I think he nailed it. I've seen covers of his that I do like, some that I don't. This one, for me, I feel like has that horror-esque type of feeling, especially for the month of October. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Jeff.
I may have two issues with it. I mean, it's not bad. It's a better Zerdy than us seeing every freaking Power Girl issue cover,
Yes.
or Harley Quinn. This it looks like he used a photo. Like that looks like a real person.
He might
At least the face. And I have a problem with her right hand. It just looks off. So, but that's, I mean, it's with those two issues gone. It's actually not a bad cover. I don't know if I'd get it, but yeah, if you're a horror fan, that's cool. And just cute Asian. So yeah, sure.
Okay. Big Rob?
Finish with that.
I was trying to be nice.
You're like basically like, I'm down.
I'm ditto with Mike and Steve, not with Jeff. Jeff's really harsh on this one. It's basically Tia Carrera is Vampirilla, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Good call.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw it. So it's a solid art. It's nothing wrong with it. It's good art. It's just not everybody's cup of tea, that's for sure. But it's solid.
Cool. All right. How about this one here?
Bloody waters.
Spider-Boy #1 which is a homage to Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man #1, by In Hyuk Lee. You can find it at KRS, Mutant Beaver, Eastside, and the Comic Mint. For the set, it's $600. For LE, and the cost will set you back $50. All right, Jeff.
How? How is this only 600 pieces?
Magic.
It's not.
Interesting.
We got 400 more lying around.
I don't even why. It's look, I love In Hyuk Lee. This is just I don't get the bright blue over the taxi. Is that a power of his? I don't get it. It's just too.
It's light.
Yeah, it's overdone.
Too digital.
Yeah, it's just well overdone. Too digital. The colors, like on a costume like that, is he really that shiny? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just no, thank you. I don't need this homage.
All right, Big Rob.
Did he do the original?
No. Oh my God, who was the original artist?
Is it Sarah Pacelli?
Sarah Pacelli did the original.
As an homage, it's not bad. It's a pretty good representation of the original cover. And like he replicated it pretty well, even everything about it. That those blue lights are just lights going by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the perception.
Yeah. It's very like we're going to just repeat ourselves. Very store exclusive. It's very digital. All that jazz. We shit on these type of covers for the last 2 years or 3 years. I don't know how long we've been doing this show for. So yeah, well, that's in Club League's style. That's his style. He's a very digital artist. It's not for everybody. It's not, I have the lovely stuff, and our little bubble, we don't really like it. So it's but 600. That's a big fucking lie, though. By the Four Horsemen, there's 3,400 covers missing, or books.
Yep. All right, Mike.
No, this is terrible. This is just exactly what I hate about comics right now. This is just throwaway, yawn, forgettable noise that no one will care about ever.
Okay. Steve.
Too digital for me, man. I mean, I love Inhyuk Lee's art. A lot of his earlier stuff. As we're starting to kind of get digital, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an artist, so again, it's very subjective when I'm looking at this. But I can appreciate someone getting down like traditional and just putting their best foot forward. Um, there's nothing wrong with the cover. I think he killed the art. It's just too digital, man. Again, I said it again 3 times. Too many.
All right.
I would just say it's another fish in the big ass ocean.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
Big fish in a small pond. Like that.
All right. How about this one? We have Gone #1, and you can find this over at Bird City Comics by Christian Ward. LE is have no idea, and it'll only set you back $25. Mike.
I actually like a lot of the elements of this. It's interesting to me, and it's at least artistic. There's a lot of really cool little details going on. The Earth as an eye, and some really intricate stuff happening in the face and in the background and stuff like that. I'm actually kind of interested in the book as a result of this cover, although it doesn't. It's not like it doesn't wow me. It's not like I have to go buy one right now, but it's whenever a cover gets me to want to open the book. That's a good do that for $5, not for $25. So
Jock
it's
is
just
doing both, brother.
Is Jock writing it?
I think
That's
he's
what it
doing the
looks like.
art as well.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the book all around, and I think this cover is interesting and very artsy and sort of psychedelic and just cool in a lot of ways. I like the color choices too. That's intriguing to me too.
Cool. All right, Steve.
Yeah, I dig it too. I like the color choice, the palette. It reminds me of like kind of like a vinyl cover to a record.
Yeah.
Also like Captain EO-ish.
Oh.
Like a music video
Cool.
type of it just yeah, all the color choices are great. And then again, Black Spiders read my mind. I dig that they're using like kind of like magazine style trade paperback. So they're really like the quality of the book is warrants for a higher price, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a winner.
Okay, Jeff.
It feels it's got a touch of Kirby in it. It's got it's giving me that Galactus, Silver Surfer, Eternity vibe. I think my only issue, because I like the art. The art, there's nothing wrong with the art. The colors are perfect. I just have an issue, I think, with the trade dress being in that spot. But it does look like it also fits. I just don't know what the art is behind it. Is it something that I wanted to see? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there more depth to this art behind that trade dress? I don't know. But yeah, I guess that would be my only issue. But it's good art. Would I take it for 25? I don't know what the limitation is. It's probably gonna be really limited, actually, if this is independent.
Yep.
It
All
could be
right.
as low as 200 or 250.
Could be. All right. What about this one though? How about we have this version of Gone #1, drawn by Jason Sean Alexander. You can find it at El Rey Comics or Hive Comics. It's LE of 200 with a cost of $40. Steve.
I love it. I dig the fact that it just reminds me of like something that I would see in Blockbuster for like one of those 80s, 90s movies. Yeah, and it's purely like it's simple art. But I don't know. I just get that nostalgic feeling. Like working at Blockbuster with the freaking tapes in my arms. It's just like, put this one away. I got to get this in the horror section or sci-fi section. And at 200, that's limited, but $40. Good God, Jason, Sean, Alexander, ¿qué te pasa, chico? That's like the price is enough. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mike.
I love it too. I have the same vibe. It feels like almost like a withdrawn poster for 2001: A Space Odyssey or something like that. Yeah. Really cool. Like I would love to have that as a poster on my wall. I really like this, and it just proves that simple can really hit if it's done right. I love the layout. I think that all the space is used really well. Again, intriguing. The little character on the end of the nose of the ship, and some really cool details in the bottom of the ship, and yet the white is a perfect place to put that trade dress. I wish this could have all been on one book. You know what I mean? But like all on the front of one book. But it can't be, obviously. This is like this a lot. Again, I agree though. $40 is a hefty ask. A hefty ask at $40. But
man, you know how many GI Joes I could buy with that?
Yeah,
One?
seriously. Yeah, really. Yeah, one
Two guys.
Third. Yeah, $40 is a tough ask, but it is a really, really solid piece of art. I like this a lot.
Okay, Big Rob.
I do have one problem with it. I'm having a hard time telling what the hell am I looking at. I can't tell if this is a ship or it's like a shipyard, and it's just the perspective of a building with cranes and lights on the side on an angled version. I honestly can't tell what the hell am I looking at. And
You're gonna have to buy the book then, Big Rob.
And open it and read it.
Yeah, and
no, I'm good.
What a concept!
But that, to me, that's the point of the cover, is to get you to read the book. And if I'm having a hard time deciphering what the hell I'm looking at, maybe I don't want to buy it. So for me, it's a pass on that aspect. The art itself is interesting. I get what you guys are saying, but for me, honestly, it's like I'm just excited with looking at a building and there's cranes on the side with lights.
That's true. Your perspective's not wrong, but I actually think this could be a ship, Big Rob. What do you think?
I think it's a ship too.
Big Rob doesn't like his trailers telling him everything about the movie, but he wants the damn cover to tell him everything about the book.
Or is it an egg? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, real quick, I do want to. I forgot I wanted to say something about the other cover from Bird City. It does look like a movie poster that Bird City won, and this actually gives a little bit of a movie poster kind of vibe to it as well. I for everything Mike said, yeah, I agree with him. So and Steve, it gives me that anime like video, like VCR, VHS cover. You know what I'm saying? Like that old school kind of, yeah. So I dig it. It's not the grandest of covers. I agree with Big Rob. Like looks a little confusing, but I like the simplicity of it too.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry. Also, you only want to see the which is the front.
The one on the right, I think it's
the Virgin,
the one on the
Virgin
right
side is the front, I think. Yeah.
And then
So you're only going to see half of the art on the cover.
Yeah. Sadly.
Not unless you get a clearless backboard.
And just really quickly,
or get it graded.
Or
Mark's
two copies.
Mark's asking, are you guys planning on reading this book?
Yes. I want to see if Jock can write.
Yep, I am curious as
Check it
well.
out.
I am curious.
We'll have a book club, guys.
All right. What about this one? Universal Monsters. I think this might be right up Big Rob's alley. Dracula #1. This is the Scotty Young variant that you can find at Scotty Young's website. LE, who knows? And it's $25. Big Rob, I mean, you're a Universal Monsters fan, so what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just on that aspect, it does get me. I thought about it buying this one. I didn't jump at it, but I definitely gave it a good thought. Just on the aspect of Universal Monsters, I did get I didn't cover B on the regular Diamond release. Scotty Young has a large fan base, and he's going to sell this book, and this book will sell.
He has a huge fart.
I know, that's what I thought.
Oh, well, maybe he has that too. Maybe he had a cabbage or something. You don't know.
Also,
but it's not cutesy baby,
Right.
which is different for Scotty. It's more definitely. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing, creepy out a little bit. It's kind of a comical version of Dracula, but it's still a lot creepier than he would have done just a cutesy baby Dracula. So it's I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty artistic. It's different. I know it's kind of redundant saying that on art, but it's just I like it in general. I think it's just Scotty Young's art. Not for everybody, obviously, but I think it's a solid cover from Scotty.
Okay. All right, Jeff.
Yeah, it works. I mean, it's not chibi Dracula. So
Yeah, that would have been a horrible fail.
that would have been really what kind of at that point you're going, what kind of book is this then of Dracula? And when you think about it, you got Tynion and Simmons on it.
Yeah, that interior art
I'm
would be
expecting a little bit more, maybe darker.
Yeah,
So
100%.
So at least he didn't go overboard and make it too kiddie. It is kiddie sized, but it's not over the top chibi.
It's kind of like Goosebumps, kind of like approved.
It works.
Okay.
I think.
All right, Mike.
This is an interesting mixture of styles for Scotty. It's sort of like his early Deadpool Wolverine stuff mixed with his kid covers, which I like. If he settles into that, I think I might really dig his style a lot. The baby cover thing, I just can't get my head around it. And you know what? Let Rose Besh have that now. That's fine. And then he should move on and do. Well, I think he's more talented than that. That's basically what I'm getting at. I think this cover hints a little bit at that talent. I think I froze there. This cover hints at that talent, and I like that. He had an Usagi Yojimbo cover last week as well.
Yeah,
did the same thing, and I'd love to see him go more in that direction now. But I would really like to see what the Martin Simmons covers look like for this. I'm sure they're awesome and dark and really cool. I'm very interested in this book for all kinds of reasons, just the good writing and great interior art and all that kind of thing. But this cover does exactly what it should do. I think it's a little lighthearted. It's a nice mixture of styles for Scotty. And I want to like Scotty. I want them to not all be baby covers. So I'm very intrigued. I'm intrigued.
All right.
Not at $25, but I like it.
I have one note on my end. I left if Image is going to continue this line of Universal Monsters. I'm definitely looking forward to my characters I like Creature.
What if they cut it off right at Creature?
We're not surprised, Big Rob.
Or the Mutant Milton. I can't remember the blue guy, the big brain alien dude, Wolfman. That'd be cool to see.
Okay.
I mean, they keep picking writers like this. Why not?
Why not?
That's right.
What about you, Steve? I know you're buying, right?
I'm buying for the series and James Tynion the writing, Martin Simmons on the art. So for a fact it's going to be dark. It's not breaking the bank at 4 issues. This I would not pay $25. I'm looking more forward to Martin Simmons and anybody else who's doing the art. I thought it was coming out this week. It is not. So I looked on my pull list and I was like, where is it? I want it.
Cover B. It's better.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this this series. Hopefully they kind of venture into different monsters into this Universal Monster scheme. But yeah, for $25, limited edition to who knows. Definitely better than Chibi for sure, 100%.
All right. And
I
Jeff?
think this could be a low key banger.
Dude,
it's just. When's the last time we got a good Dracula story?
The B cover, sick.
That's what I ordered. Yeah,
dude.
And and if they are doing the whole monsters universe kind of thing with the comic books, and this starts it off, and it starts it off on a good foot, this could be one of those books that people are gonna want to go get all the time. Like, go back and look and find it.
What you think Image will actually do what Universal wanted to do with like a Avengers style universe?
I don't know necessarily Avengers, but they can all be in the same universe.
That's what I'm saying, though. A connected universe.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, it says monsters, so I would assume that's what they're probably trying to go for. And that would if they nail it, I'm telling you, this is going to be one of those books people are going to go, shoot, I wish I got that book. Even just the A cover, I wish I got that book. So it could be.
All right. And just as an FYI, this is the cover that the guys were talking about.
Ooh,
It's
Middleton.
Josh Middleton.
Well, that's
And
I think that's
Dracula.
cover. That's the Middleton.
Cover
Yeah.
B.
does it
Yep.
look like Bellicosi or whatever his name was?
Bella
Bela
Lugosi.
Lugosi.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's Lugosi. That's why I grabbed it. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
It's awesome.
All right, gentlemen. What about this Dracula cover? This one you can find at Bird City Comics. By Andrew K. Curry, LE of 500, cost of $20. This is the one that Bruce alluded to. All right, Steve.
Yeah, I like that it's like pen work and the details are there. Um, much more different than the Scotty Young. So this is a little more darker, a little more sinister to me. Um, yeah, I'd probably scoop this up. $20 ain't breaking the bank. 500 limited. I wish the moon would be a little more larger in the background. Uh, but other than that, I mean, it looks cool. I dig it.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, he just took my words right out of my mouth. That I want the moon to be bigger. I think that's like my only criticism of it. But I really like the pen work. Really intricate, really, really cool, interesting. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, which in this case is kind of cool. Sometimes that's not okay. In this case, it is kind of okay. And I actually kind of like that the background's white, but I would have liked the moon to be bigger. I think that's my only criticism.
Big Rob.
I cannot certify. I just don't like it in general. It's like what we call those ink blot letters. We gotta like just tell what the hell.
When you go to a psychologist.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me immediately when I saw it. Like, oh, it's a pizza. It's one of them, you know.
Pizza?
Oh, it's a car with.
It's like, what do you see when you look at this?
It's two children shaking hands.
It's my mom beating my ass. I don't know. Yeah, it's just too much of that to me. Like compared to the A cover and the B cover, it's not. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Called this
All right.
cover an ink blot.
And Jeff.
I'm actually leaning toward Big Rob, but not that far. It's not an ink blot. You can see the lines. I am confused by the cover. I'm confused by the art. So I don't know if that's good for me.
What kind of Dracula is this? Dracula, right?
Where are the hands coming from? Why? Like, I'm so confused. I do agree. Definitely needed a bigger moon. I like the shading. I actually don't like the actual whatever the hell that is.
Is the moon trying to represent like a more of a religious artifact?
Like a halo?
Yeah, like
Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe
the little halos. Yeah.
See,
Maybe
I'm with
that
Trish. I'm with Trish. I'm confused, so I don't know.
And therefore, she is angry.
Yep.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I'm not angry. I'm just confused.
You're
I
not angry
agree
at
with you guys. Like,
You're not mad
what's
at it?
going on here? I feel like, you know how like some people like pick up their kids to put them on their shoulder. I feel like maybe I'm picking up a vampire bat and putting them on my shoulder almost. It's
Or
weird.
is he eating out his ass or something? I don't know.
I guess.
Damn,
It's
dude.
Is his
very
head
weird.
in the bat's ass? I don't know.
I have no
Yeah.
idea. It could be.
Maybe he's going, dare I say it, batty?
Oh no.
God.
Oh, come on, guys. You guys got
All
to
right,
out
all
on a
right.
limb.
What was that crazy?
Trick or treat, guys. Thanks.
Yes. All right. How about this one here? We got Maleficent #5 by Chrissy Zulo that you can actually find at Chrissy Zulo's shop called Shop Chrissy. LE, I have no clue, but it's going to cost you $60 for the set. All right. Jeff.
I love her art. I'm not paying $60 for this though. That's way too much for a store exclusive or exclusive cover.
Yeah.
This is not a NYCC. So it's a pretty expensive ask.
100%.
I mean, you're basically paying what, 40 for the Virgin and 20 for the trade, or 35 and
right?
25 or
30,
something like
30.
that. It's
Yep.
Draw off.
it's great art. It's just not a price I would pay.
Okay.
Unless this is like limited to like 150 or 200, maybe. Nah, not even that.
It's a dynamite
200.
book. Why bother? I mean, there's no spec involved.
Yeah.
No, you're buying it for the art, literally.
Yeah, that's too expensive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's too
Okay.
pricey.
All right, Big Rob.
I've become a very big Christy Sulu fan over the past year. I love her current run of Halloween covers on with DC.
Mhm.
Those are badass. I'm buying them all. Yeah, $60. It's out of control. I'm sorry, Christy, but you're crazy on this one. $60, dude. The art is great. It's beautiful. I love the censoring of the character in the middle, like, and just how everything around and wraps perfectly. Very good art. But 60 just too much.
Mike.
If I look at it just from the artistic standpoint, because again, like everyone said, $60 is crazy town. I really like the take on the character, and it still feels animation, even though it's not what we would call on model, which would be like Disney's model sheets, which is fine. And I really like this take. The lines are really cool. They're very there's a great flow to the whole cover. Her colors are great. I really like the art a lot. And this is the right kind of thing for Chrissy to be doing. But again, the price point is just crazy. But for my money, Maleficent is like my favorite villain. And I really always want her to look darker than this.
Yeah.
So that's my personal taste on the character. But from just pulling myself away and my biases out of it and looking at just at the art, it's a really good cover.
Okay. All right, and Steve.
Yeah, I think everything the guys echoed. I agree. The art is it is good art. I love Chrissy Zulo's art. Bruce pointed out the same thing Big Rob did with the Halloween covers that are coming out. Those are great. But $60, that's a high price to pay for whatever, how many limited it is. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Print to order, more than likely.
Yep. All right, and gentlemen, that does it for our store exclusives.
An hour and 18 minutes. What?
With 5 people. What?
Oh, whew. All right.
Mike, now you can talk more about Cover Fire and Cover Tunes.
That's right. That's right. So, Mike, where can we find you?
You can find me on Tuesdays at CBSI. That's comicbookinvest.com for Cover Fire. Late morning, early afternoon, depending on your time zone, where I talk about all the non-exclusive, non-incentive covers that I like for the week. This week's is kind of a weak week, but there are a couple of good ones. So if you are so inclined. And then Cover Tunes, which is my other article, Cover Tunes, is on hiatus at the moment, but there are 210 back issues to go and check out if you are so inclined to do that as well. So go check out CBSI for a bunch of free content and, get yourself ready for Wednesdays or Tuesdays if you're a DC guy. Copy.
Yeah, totally love it, Mike. Can't wait for the article. Any hints on what's going to be number one?
I actually have not decided between two covers.
Ooh.
I think I'm leaning toward one, but I'm not positive yet, so I don't want to spoil.
Okay. All right. And Steve, would you mind giving a shout out to our sponsors?
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Let me go ahead and come over here and highlight. First and foremost, we want to use Nerdvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price at only 99 cents. Great deal. Gives you 30 days to look at the platform, add your collection, check the marketplace, really soak up what cover price really has to offer for you guys, especially at 99 cents. Doesn't cost you anything. And then our friends at Bird City having many releases on a lot of different covers that are going to be coming out and books that are going to be coming out. Same difference, right? We're going to use Teenage 10 at 10% off of your purchase. You spend 100, free shipping. They got a lot of different things from books to action figures. Check them out. And Laura and Ann are great. And then our friends over at Display Geek, if you're a pop protector needer or a lover of pops, then you need to go to displaygeek.com. Use Team Nerd Herd to save you 10% off of your first purchase. You know, we love toys, so if we're protecting them, you got to get protectors. You got to get pop protectors, display cases, the whole gamut, guys. And
By the way, he's in Peru.
yeah, dude, the guy's a savvy traveler, man. I want to live his life.
Yep. Go ahead.
Well, maybe also I do have that nice card that Lucy created for our shows up for the week. If you want me to
Do
show
it.
that.
Oh yeah, hit it.
Bring it up.
All right, let me share this.
Let it be known.
We're gonna need to add that to our brand thing here.
I will do that right now.
All right. Also, don't forget, we got plenty of shows for you this week. On Tuesday, of course, we have Comic Book Women, and hang out with the gals and discuss comic books. And of course, don't forget about Wednesday. We have the episode, the finale of Ahsoka. We're all excited. There you go, for real.
Be tears.
48 minutes long.
Yep.
Without
which means 42.
I think it's 48 without the.
Is it 48 without the credits?
Yeah, that's why I read. I thought.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Yeah, episode 8 of Ahsoka, 7:30 West Coast. A little later on, of course, a lot later in the evening for the East Coast. Thursdays, we got Long Story Shorts. Hang out with the fellas and discuss some rarer books. That's I believe, Red Hood and all them. And of course, on Friday, we got more near Nerdvana with the ladies. What's usually the Friday show? What's usually
it's a variety show, but Lucy's doing the Witching Hour.
The Witching, that's right.
Yeah,
She's doing
the Halloween experience, paranormal experiences,
that's
also
right.
Movies.
Cool.
It actually was good. We last Friday, man, everybody had a paranormal experience to kind of be had, and my arm hairs come up on my arm, man. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And don't forget, Saturday morning Toy Box. It should be at its regular time this Saturday.
It better be. I'm not doing it 2 weeks in a row.
Right, man.
Get yourself some breakfast and coffee, man.
I did have coffee. It didn't help.
But we did it fast because it was so early. So we did it in 2 hours. So no 4-hour marathons for that one.
There's no UFC game.
78 said better be.
Thank you, 78.
So yeah, Saturday morning Toy Box this Saturday as well. So there you go.
Right there. He's all, I'm coming for you. Yo, can we give shout outs to 78, dude? I gotta talk to you, 78. Dude, he just released this dope diorama of Endo from Demon Slayer. Oh my god, epic! If you're a toy collector, follow 78 Points of Articulation.
Do you have his IG up? You want to share it so we know what it looks like?
No, I don't. But let me go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah, if you can.
I can do that. Can do.
And then while Steve's doing that, Mike, can we get Trish's disclaimer?
No artists were harmed in the making of this podcast.
All right, thank you, sir, and thank you, Trish, for that. I love it.
You gotta love it, right?
And then also too, don't forget, you mentioned 78 Points of Articulation, right, Steve?
Yes,
is that his also handle on Instagram as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 78 points of articulation, guys.
All right.
You guys gotta check out all his dioramas. I think he made one with a gym. He made the turtles, sewers. I mean,
very legit, very pro.
They're so good. I've actually seen it in person. I've actually played with the turtle set because my friend bought one from him. So yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, dude, I gotta hit him up, dude, because I'm not missing out on this. I have Demon Slayer figures, and I'm like, perfect.
Thanks for that. Was Jeff or Steve that put that out?
No, that's
yes,
Steve.
Sir. That's
Steve. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Good
night,
oh, that's perfect timing, Gail.
Night, Dio.
Rock on, brother.
Good night.
Aww.
Goodbye.
You get to play with
Dale?
Sabine. I'm so jealous.
Do you want to take us out?
Do you want to take us out?
Good night,
take us out?
If you want to do it right, say it. If you want to do it right,
just repeat it.
Just repeat it. If you want to do it right.
Are you tricking me, Dad?
If you want to do it right, cover whores
Whore
for life.
for life.
Clip that.
Woo!
Alonzo, you taking us out or what?